Okay, we're live.
Hi, surprise, surprise.
Yes, coming on a little early. But
Yeah,
I think we are changing our Tuesday time, or depending on.
yeah, yeah, indeed. Depending on how we took off, so a lot of people are engaging already. So be part of our Mystery Channel courses. So especially our Petit Lenormand courses are there. So make sure that you go to our website. You can be part of it right away just by going to the website now and do your thing. Grab what you can grab because we have a lot of great things there, isn't it, Morgan?
Yes, so much. And this is an exciting course. It'll be a lot of fun because it's going to be learning with like community. You're not going to be alone on that journey.
Yeah, and there is a whole spectrum of people there. All great students. We have people who just begin. People are like somewhere intermediate. There are also people who are really professional, but there is something in it for each group, and by going through the basics to have it explained differently, especially by talking about this subject, it will always deepen what you already thought to know. So that's also something if you are really deep into specific niche stuff. Everyone knows that if you once in a while read back your first sources, which you saw as the basics, which you for some kind of strange idea, which you felt that you have outgrown it, if you then read it again and see it from a different angle, then it often really sinks in. And from there on, that you have this real acceleration of overall knowledge and stuff.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
that's really important.
Yes, definitely. I think so. And yeah, especially gives you that clear thing to work with the cards so that you have that thing so that it can be fun. You can get the most out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I had always like a few mentors, and two mentors, especially two men and one very, very, very wise woman. And yeah, I owe so much of what I know today on them. But I visited one of my mentors yesterday, and you know what he did? He had like a really, really big book collection. Really, and also wrote a lot of books himself. But that was so big that he had like an extra building on his house. It's like a private library. And what he did, he had to cut it down to an amount that fits in there, and he threw everything out except his basics, where he
Hmm.
started from.
Yeah, yeah.
And now he said, okay, what I am doing now, I'm much more on my own. I'm not that, I'm not teaching so many other people or groups or whatever. I
Yeah.
just now sit here and read my very first sources again. And what he said, this is like really now I have so many epiphanies after each other.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love
and that really also indirectly, I think, inspired me to say this now. But this is really like a fact.
it.
But our courses will be from here on. So we have like the basic stuff I wrote already in the past, which I'm known for. That is like we provide it now with different angles, different takes. But Morgan, she did such yeah a work that they did in like a monastery back in the days to make videos about that, to take snippets out of the original fragments. And the original fragments that I made back in the days are also there. So we have it all. And the big advantage is that so everything gravitates around that information. You can ask questions right away. and then we will answer them live or indirectly. So you can be live with us when we answer your question. And if we have time, we can also go further on that. But you can also watch it later on, because I know out of experience that yeah, not many people like it to speak publicly, so they rather be silent because they somewhat think, okay, I can maybe say something stupid or stuff like that. But our credo is asking questions is the utmost sign of intelligence. And
Yes.
there are no stupid questions. There can only be stupid answers. So whatever you ask, so the stupidity will be on me.
No.
So you don't. So I have to provide answers, and maybe on Morgan, but yeah, she's a little bit more clever and intelligent than I am. So I take it all on me.
No, no, no. Plus, I
No, but I'm joking. We have like a very safe and gentle learning environment, and that's where we want to be known for, and there will we be known for because we will guard it with yeah,
oh
with
yes.
whatever we have.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. That's why we're always around the community group, always around everything that we have, so we can make sure that it's the place you want to be to learn, to actually ask those questions. Because it's always the questions where people feel like they don't want to ask that the question that makes me think even. Where I'm like, that is a really good question. I've never heard that question before, but it's out there now and it actually expands what I learn as well and what everyone else does too, because it's looking at the cards differently. And
It's an exchange.
differently. Yeah, yes. I like it when people like dive in and ask questions or see things out of the box, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And you definitely, Morgan, can also state probably that you also teach a lot. But if people ask questions, you also learn from your pupils.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a give and take. And
Yes,
but the necessity in that is that that has to be in a safe environment
yes,
where are you are allowed to make errors. But
yes,
you can't buy experience. So we have to go through a trial and error. But that squeeze that should be nice and supporting and all that. Because
yes,
we will also say you from the inside out. Morgan nowadays is like still like an active diviner and she goes hard and I am, in that regards for a long time out of the business. But we will say it from the inside out how it is. I will say it how it was for me and for Morgan. Definitely it's different, but that you can also find inspiration in how we can see it and that you can also understand that there are different takes and then it comes all down to your uh, authenticity and that we find out what the best way for you to learn is.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Because how you learn too is very can't speak today, but very how you do it. I want to say like individualistic, you know?
I,
And
I'm
that's,
not a native speaker, so I really stay a bit away from that word.
I know, I just, but it is
I,
in that
I,
same, oh, sorry.
I'm glad that I still have my own teeth. Otherwise, if you would say such things, a false teeth, you had like a problem.
Yeah, no, that's what I know. It's like just not, I'm not peopling like speaking today, but because and that's like the most important thing is how you learn. So coming into it with knowing how you like to learn, and it's going to be supportive of that. It's going to have all of those things that lead you. That's how precise, clear, like logical for anyone to jump in with their learning style.
Yes, and you learn best as you play. We want a playful, cheerful,
Oh,
yeah, atmosphere,
yes.
and that's the ultimate atmosphere by learning, not even knowing that you're learning. That's the real magic.
Oh, yes.
Because then what information that you take on has like the association with the aha moments or oh this is nice to find out in a
Yeah.
great environment.
Yes,
So
definitely.
make sure if you want to be part of this, yeah, then go to a website, yeah, follow us, click on the link. Make sure that you are in. You can start this evening if you want. So yeah,
Yes. Yeah, because it's all there. We have our first video, and plus I'll be putting some fun like things in the community group prompts, on depending on where you are in the course thing and where we are, prompts like little activities, ways that you can even put your own spread in there and get advice, get how you want to see it through. And I even made little videos too to put in there. So I mean, it's just going to be it'll be a lot of fun and easy for learning as well.
yeah. So yeah, think about your FOMO because there's no reason by
Yes.
not being there.
Oh, yeah. You know what I always say too, where people like, because obviously, if timing and everything, which actually we do go over in the courses as well, but if you join, if you're just putting it off because you're not sure, but you're starting 3 months earlier than if you start 3 months down the road and already knowing it. But then being here when we have our event for your book, being here when we have our other things that are going on and the other stuff that we're doing. So just getting in
Yeah.
sooner.
And also this, Morgan, we are like Mystery Channel is something mysterious. So we have some very good connections. So it
Yes.
could just as well be that, yeah. So now and then someone pops up who is well known, an author or whoever, in regards of the courses, can just be there.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
never know.
Yes.
That's the mysterious stuff.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And some things planned, but yes, that's right. There'll be a lot of
Yeah, but
exciting things.
don't say too much, Morgan.
Oh, no,
Don't
no.
say too
I'm not,
much.
yeah. Trust me, I'm not saying, yeah, anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just always like, it's not going to get like, there's basically never going to be a lull. It'll always be exciting. So,
Mystery as this surprise element,
yes.
this aha moment, or this
Yes.
lightning,
Yes.
initiatic stuff.
Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, because anything mysterious we always put in there too. And even in the community group, if you've been there for a while, we'll put everything about mystery, even ancient holidays and how it works with the cards, but also all of those things because it's exciting, exciting time.
Yeah. Everything Morgan says. I have to go now, people. I have to run. I need to be somewhere. Then I will be back on time to write further on the last content for the Petit Lenormand Volume 4 that you also can see and work with here, but together with me and Morgan.
Hmm.
So definitely stay tuned for my new Petit Lenormand material. For now, I have to run, so I have some business to do. I have some deadlines because Morgan, she's like really uh, in my neck. Where is this? And I need to deliver on her desk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's okay. We're moving along.
let's meet in our learning facility. So be there. We see you.
Yes. All right.
Bye.
Thank you.